This morning, the city followed through on its promise to remove people from the former Concord Apartments at the request of the property's owner. People have been living in tents for more than 2 weeks. 5 News' Holden Kerwicki spoke with a former resident who says he is facing an uncertain future.
It's going to help you get started somewhere.
As Reggie Parker looks at Concord Apartments, he says one thought keeps playing over in his mind.
Yeah, this is home.
Parker and many of his former neighbors have been living in tents since being evicted from the property April 2nd.
We gave them tents because of the fact that they were sitting out here. They had nowhere to go. They pleaded with us for help.
15 days later, the city was back at Concord Apartments, this time to tear out the tents that have kept people like Parker from sleeping on the street.
Man, I'm upset, real upset, man. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do.
I was somewhat shocked the city showed up for a little while this morning. Why weren't they here in February when they said they first condemned the place? Why weren't they here in April when they put them out on the streets? Why weren't they here to help them?
It's been a lot of crime. It's been the residents have complained.
As you can see behind me, work is already underway to build a fence around the former Concord Apartments to keep people out of the buildings. As for what happens next for the people who used to live here,
I have the slightest idea. I don't know which way to turn right now, man.
That's why we had the 2 extra weeks. We could have tried to work something out.
We could have. Yeah, we could have. But man, all it is saying is just going right around and around in circles, man. We need somewhere. We need to show. We need somewhere to go. We need somewhere to live.
well, the city has repeatedly stated they're making resources available for displaced tenants. No one was able to tell me exactly what those resources are.
And that would depend on the amount of people that need resources.
Reverend Larry Rice was able to help roughly a dozen people find shelter.
And they've found some $40 hotels that give them 2 or 3 nights in a hotel so they can shower, start thinking straight, pray.
However, Parker says there's only one thing he can do in this situation.
I just take one day at a time, man. You know, it is what it is. I can't change it. You know, I really can't. Just try to get my stuff and move on.
Reporting in St. Louis, Holden Kerwicki, 5 on your side.
Those that were there still at the Concord Apartments when the Department of Public Safety removed the camp were given a summons to appear in court May 11th. And this time it's unclear how many people were cited.